here today to discuss new pathways to old constraints in the realm of financial inclusion for women. And I would like to extend a very warm welcome to all of you on behalf of Karandaaz Pakistan and the World Bank Group.
We could say women's inclusion in the economy is probably the biggest factor that's constraining the potential in Pakistan. But as the title indicates, this challenge is also the biggest opportunity.
So we want more regular data coming up in the women's empowerment space and women's financial inclusion space specifically. On this, we're partnering very closely with the State Bank to see how the sector can provide more of this data on a regular basis. If you look at the orange line here, women's participation has almost doubled in the past 2 decades. And this is on a growth trajectory that's going up to about 40% in the next 10-15 years. This kind of growth you don't see in the male segment, right?
We tried in this study to calculate the untapped potential, and we did this by using the A2F data. So there can be definitely debate upon our methodology or the number, but our aim here was to just to get an idea what this unmet demand or potential looks like. And we want to make this case for women financial inclusion that in Pakistan, that is a win-win for the women, of course, the economy, and also for, importantly, the financial service providers.
Since women are not there at the policy making level and at the major leadership level, and there is a lot of potential because they have not been given that opportunity, I think we have been failing in creating that environment.
We did a pilot, the Women X program, which was working a lot on the demand side. What is it in terms of confidence, in terms of networks, in terms of skills that these women need? So a lot of our teams are taking advantage of that learning from that pilot.
What is being done to address the larger ecosystem?
We know that women are not very empowered in this society. There's about like 70% women who are really not empowered, and there's a lot of work needs to be done. But the remaining 30% or the 25% in the labor force, they are active.
For every human being, both men and women, to be equally valued and to have an equal chance of living both a healthy as well as a productive life. We're going to also extend and expand this work to a new generation of younger women and adolescent girls.
And this is sort of the crux of our hypotheses. But we believe that the trifecta together is can be very powerful. This is directed. Are benefit payments made into women's accounts? Does she have access and control over the money that's coming to her? And are there rights and respect built into that program?
But probably more important, it provides a human, trusted face to something that can be quite bizarre, that can be quite ephemeral. And I think it's really important for us to keep this dual nature of distribution in mind.
So what exactly are we doing to increase this behavioral change and to involve women empowerment in this?
And you're absolutely right. Of the D3 trifecta, that third one really is the most important.
That please don't exclude the women, don't talk about women while excluding the men, who are the decision makers in countries like Pakistan mostly.
DFID/Karandaaz, the German Development Bank and Pakistan Poverty Alleviation Fund, came together and have set up this Apex microfinance wholesale platform called Pakistan Microfinance Investment Company.
So what kind of results the State Bank of Pakistan has seen with regards to financial inclusion of women, the fact that State Bank of Pakistan is the one which is driving this effort in the country?
When we launched the financial inclusion strategy, we did a survey, the Access to Finance survey, which has been talked about in great detail.
$16-18 billion coming into Pakistan. They're meant for households and women. Why can't they come into accounts which are operated by women? Can we encourage that? Can we incentivize that? And that is an opportunity that we can look at.
So I think great things to come in the financial space. We feel like this is a huge opportunity to capture, and with a partner such as Ant Financial, I think we are on the track to really nail it.
in over 30 countries. And when we look across 30 countries, I would say the level of women's financial inclusion in Pakistan is probably the lowest in all of the markets where we work. But I'm very optimistic.
The story around how an illiterate enumerate woman was using technology to further her business.
The problem that we face, like Ms. Faika also mentioned, that we have a credit guarantee scheme for female entrepreneurs, but we at the bank, we could not understand how to find these female entrepreneurs.
And that's an interesting one because most of these are in the good spirit of just helping building the digital ecosystem of Pakistan. Some of these, including ours, have very specific investment and selection criteria as well.
I hear from all of you is be impatient and be optimistic. So impatient optimism. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I hope that we will create role models and inspire other women to enter the world of business. And we will demonstrate to the finance sector and to other economic actors that women's business is good business.
So I would encourage both the State Bank as well as the World Bank through its financial inclusion program interventions to really impress upon the institutions to start collecting this gender disaggregated data so we can design more meaningful interventions. There are many more exciting things and initiatives to come from Karandaaz. Do stay tuned, become part of that ecosystem by supporting us and by letting us know how we can work together in the future. Thank you.